not trodden, until you turn to adventure into such explorations in the spirit, then that is the point wherein the spirit will now turn you to begin to open deep layers, so that you can begin to do business in deep waters and in hallowed hills. This is to say, when it comes to adventure in the spirit, it has to do with what is called alliance and partnership. You can't just wake up and sit one day and assume that God should come to you and begin to reveal deep mysteries about your life and about creation to you. No, sir. You have not turned to the Lord. The equation in the spirit is when a man is turned, he is turned by the spirit. How long have you turned to the Lord that you want him to turn you into dimensions and layers of wisdom? You have not yet turned. Until John turned to the voice, God has been calling many times, knocking upon your heart. He said, I stand at the door of your heart. I knock. If any man open, I will enter. God has been knocking. To John, when he heard the voice once, he turned. He has knocked on your heart for more than 20 years. You have not turned. Yet you expect dimensions. The problem was not the voice. The problem was that John responded to the voice and turned. Have you turned? Have you turned at all? Wonderful. You have not turned to the Lord. How can you be turned by the Lord? When we are talking about turning, it's a deep mystery that has to do with everything about the angles of your life, about the configurations of your life, down to 360, until 360 degree turning is achieved. You have not turned. I don't have time. I would have pressed into angles and shapes here. I don't want to go mathematical. But the point I want you to understand is that there is a dimension of turning, and that is the apex. It is called 360 degree. Until that degree of turning is experienced in your life, you can't be turned by the Spirit. Men that the Spirit have turned them to look upon things that are sacred are men that turn 360. You can turn in the half direction. You turn to the Lord, but the word is attracting you also. Jesus said, if the eye of the body be single, the whole body is full of light. You want to turn to the Lord, but you also want to look at what is happening in the world. So you discover that you can't maintain what is called a binocular view. There is something. See, in transacting with an immortal, one of the currencies that must be made available is the current, or what is called currency, or what is called focus. 100% focus, not 99.9. Many of you here, you have more than 20-something addictions that you have not turned from it. Yet you want the Spirit of God to turn you. It doesn't work like that.